Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I will teach you how to make passive hasanat and why it is important to make passive hasanat. Now, let's start with the importance, because if something isn't important, why would you do it? So imagine living a simple life with expenses like rent, electricity, and more. You have to work to cover your expenses. Now take a step ahead and imagine a life where you have no expenses at all and you're earning money. How great would be that? That is exactly the same with passive hasanat. Let's consider two individuals. One can earn passive hasanat and the other can't. Both have passed away, Allah yarhamhum, and let's say Yawm al-Qiyamah is like 10,000 years in the future. To clarify, nobody knows the date of Yawm al-Qiyamah. This is just an example. So one guy will wait 10,000 years and earn zero hasanat, zero. While the other guy has earned millions, billions, trillions of hasanat by simply doing nothing. The Prophet ﷺ said, إذا مات ابن آدم انقطع عنه عمله إلا من ثلاث صدقة جارية أو علم ينتفع به أو ولد صالح يدعو له. Now that we know where we can earn hasanat when our time is up, let's have an example to explain this further. Just to note, it has never been this easy before to earn passive hasanat, like never in history, never ever. All what you have to do is just teach others about Islam or provide a free service. Let's dive into no more. Now, you can start by teaching your little brother to say Alhamdulillah after finishing eating. Whenever he finishes eating and says it, you will get the same reward. The special part comes here. Your little brother one day will have kids and he will teach his kids the same that you taught him. For every human your little brother teaches to say Alhamdulillah after finishing food, you will get hasanat. Now you can expand this by making videos like me or any social media account and teach people about Islam. Or if you are lazy, just repost videos on TikTok or Instagram or any social media and you will also get hasanat. The second part is provide a free service. If you have money, which a lot of us don't have, you can build a mosque, the same reward for everyone who prays there. You can build a school and make it free, and for everyone who gets free education there, you will get hasanat. You can provide free water in Africa for those villages who have water problems, and for everyone who drinks from this water, you will get hasanat. And the list goes on how many things that you can do just to make hasanat. Like, it's so easy. Now we all know that we get one hasanah if we do one good deed, 1 to 1. But did you know that Rabbuna Jalla Jalaluh said in the Quran in Surah Al-An'am chapter 160, so now if you do one good deed, you will get a hasanat. And if you teach your little brother or your sister say Alhamdulillah after finishing food, you will also get one hasanah, which is done 10 hasanat, and you will get the same. Now let me just blow your mind and expand this concept by just giving you a simple example, and it is as following. You taught your little brother to say Astaghfirullah 100 times a day, and your little brother gets 5 generations after him, and every generation has 3 kids in it. The first generation has 3 people. By the second generation, it will be 9 people. By the third generation, it will be 27 people. By the fourth generation, it will be 81 people. And by the last generation, which is the 5th, it will be 243 people. Now let us just calculate the hasanat that we must get. As we said, there are 243 people times 100, because I also astaghfirullah 100 times a day, and that every hasanah equals to 10 hasanat will multiply it by 10. So now we have 243 times 100 times 10. It is equal to 243,000 hasanat daily. And you're in your grave. You're not doing anything. You are dead in your grave, doing absolutely nothing. This could even spread more, and this could reach like 10,000 people, millions of people. It all depends. But this was just an example to roughly have an understanding of how powerful this is. Now it is amazing when you are earning passive hasanat, but you can also earn passive sins, which we all don't want, and a'udhu billah from that. The way this can happen is by sharing sins or teaching others how to do a certain sin. The most common way that people make passive sins nowadays is music, showing undressed women, and the list goes on, but these are the 2 main things that make passive sins. And the biggest example of making passive sins from music is a singer, I won't say his name. This singer died a couple years ago, and in his Spotify account he has like 10 million monthly listeners, and you have to imagine that every sin is just one sin. It doesn't multiply to 10 sins like what Rabbuna Jal Jalaluhu does with Hasanat. So one sin is just one sin. And this guy has 10 million monthly listeners, so he's earning 10 million sayyat passively in his grave. This was everything I had to say. Inshallah, you have learned something new, and I hoped I could open your eyes. And I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.